What's going on? Amy, what were you thinking getting involved with your sister's fiancé?
Huh? What are you talking about? Sarah, I would never do something like that.
I've been watching you both for weeks. Don't think I haven't noticed.
You're being paranoid. Dan and I just happen to run into each other sometimes.
Don't play dumb. I have evidence from a private investigator, you know.
A private investigator?
I trusted you. I even told you about our wedding plans, all while you were sneaking around behind my back.
You actually hired someone to spy on your own sister? That's crazy.
Dan had been acting suspicious lately. I finally saw message notifications from a woman's name, but when I confronted Dan, he quickly deleted all the messages to hide the evidence. So, I decided to hire a private investigator.
Isn't hiring a private investigator super expensive? You're planning to get married to Dan soon. Isn't it stupid to spend that much money on infidelity investigations?
It's cheap compared to having my life ruined, and sure enough, the investigation turned up solid evidence of you and Dan. I have photos and videos of you two going in and out of hotels.
Those could be anywhere. You're just seeing what you want to see.
I have the exact dates and times. Want me to send them to you?
Oh, well, if you know that much, I guess there's no point hiding it. Yeah, I've been seeing Dan.
How long? Tell me how long this has been going on.
Doesn't matter. He chose me in the end.
Finally admitting it, huh? Why on earth would you have an affair with your sister's fiancé?
Well, Dan's rich, you know. When a guy treats you to expensive champagne like that, how can you not fall for him?
What?
I actually haven't told the family, but I started working at a nightclub. Dan became one of my regular customers there. Now he's both my boyfriend and my most important client.
What? When did you start working at a place like that? You just started your first job as a college graduate this spring.
The corporate life just isn't for me. You wouldn't understand.
What wouldn't I understand? Having responsibilities?
Well, I quit the company after a month. Getting up early and commuting every day was just too much work.
What?
So, I decided to work at a nightclub instead. If you're young and pretty, you can make way more than working a day job. Working a regular job is just stupid.
I knew you were lazy, but I never thought you'd start working at a nightclub for that reason.
At least I know how to have fun. Not everyone wants to be boring like you.
Being responsible isn't being boring. It's called being an adult.
But I can only make easy money like this while I'm young, so I was looking for a rich customer to marry. That's when I met Dan.
I can't believe that Dan would go to a place like that. Doesn't seem like the type.
You don't know him as well as you think you do. He has a wild side.
The Dan I know would never.
Just so you know, I was surprised too. I didn't think he was that kind of person. But then I noticed his expensive watch, so I decided to make a move. And boy, did that work out! I had no idea Dan was worth $3 million.
$3 million?
Oh, Sarah, don't tell me you didn't know anything, even though you were dating him.
I know Dan works at a big company and makes good money, but I've never heard anything about him having that much in assets.
See, this is why he chose me. I actually pay attention to what matters.
Money matters more than loyalty? Than family?
If he hasn't told you something this important, I guess that shows how little he really loved you.
What did you say?
He tells me everything. His dreams, his plans, his investments.
While hiding our relationship from me. How noble of him.
I was thinking of just playing around with your boyfriend, but I can't give up on this one. I'm going to marry him.
What?
You heard me. He's mine now.
After everything we've been through as sisters.
So yeah, you should break up with him now. Dan and his $3 million are mine. Thanks.
Hey Dan, what exactly do you want? Being engaged to me while dating my sister? I don't even know what you're thinking anymore.
Huh? How do you know about me and Amy?
Don't act surprised. You've been distant for months now.
I've just been busy with work.
I had a private investigator look into it. You've been acting cold lately, even though we're supposed to get married soon, and they found plenty of evidence of your affair.
What?
Those late nights weren't at the office, were they?
You had me followed?
By the way, my sister already admitted everything. It's too late to deny it now.
I see. Then I won't make excuses. I'll be a man and admit my relationship with Amy.
A man, a real man, wouldn't cheat with his fiancée's sister.
I didn't plan for this to happen.
Don't act so proud about this. How could you cheat with your fiancée's sister? At least promise me you won't see Amy anymore. You'll break up with her right away, won't you?
No, I can't promise that, and I won't break up with her. I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm gonna marry Amy.
What?
I know this hurts you.
You have no idea what this feels like.
Amy is surprisingly domestic and kind. Plus, she's super cute, and she looks amazing in her club dresses. I've fallen for Amy more than you.
That's ridiculous. I'm good at cooking too, and you said you loved how domestic I am.
It's different with her.
Different how? Because she serves you expensive champagne.
It's expected for a serious girl like you to be good at cooking. But when a nightclub hostess is good at cooking, it's like the contrast between what you'd expect from a hostess and what she's really like is surprising, you know? It's unexpectedly cute.
What?
You're too predictable. With Amy, there's always something new.
So, our whole relationship was boring to you?
If that's how you want to put it, sure. Anyway, I'm breaking up with you and I'm gonna marry Amy.
You're really serious about this. So, our wedding is canceled? We just sent out invitations last week. I've invited my friends, and you even invited people from your company.
Who cares about that stuff? I'm quitting my job anyway.
Really?
I've got bigger plans now.
Just like that. Throwing away your career?
Didn't Amy tell you? I have about $3 million in assets right now. I've been steadily investing for a while, and my profits have been growing lately.
I heard about your assets, so that's what it was.
You never showed interest in my investments.
Because you never told me about them.
I've also started real estate investing with that money. It's been a huge success, so I'm gonna live as an investor from now on. That's why I don't care about the company anymore.
I see. So you and Amy will live happily ever after, huh?
We will. She believes in me.
While betraying your fiancé.
I'll pay you a decent settlement. Whatever you demand will be pocket change to me anyway. Just watch over our happiness warmly.
You really think money fixes everything, don't you?
It's better than nothing. You should be grateful.
Grateful? For you cheating on me with my sister?
I'm trying to do the right thing here.
The right thing would have been not cheating in the first place.
What's done is done. Take the settlement and move on.
Hey, Sarah. Did you get the wedding invitation yet?
Yeah, just got it by express mail. I was surprised when I saw it was an invitation from you two.
It's been a whole year. You should be over it by now.
You really think time erases everything?
I wanted you to be the first to get it. After all, as my sister, you should be the first one to congratulate us.
Yeah, but wow. You're having this ceremony at quite a grand venue. Isn't this venue listed in the invitation one of the most famous ones in the country?
Well, of course it has to be luxurious. After all, my husband's an investor who moves millions around. He told me I can do whatever I want.
My, what a generous and wonderful husband.
You sound jealous.
Of what? A cheater?
Oh, stop it. It was worth stealing him from you, Sarah. Thanks to that, I'm incredibly happy now.
Ah, is that so?
You should see our new house. It's amazing.
Good for you.
That's why I want the wedding to share some of my happiness with everyone. We're spending a lot on the party favors, and we're going all out on the food and decorations so all the guests can enjoy themselves. So, Sarah, you absolutely have to come to the wedding, okay?
I was planning to decline.
You're still bitter about losing Dan, aren't you?
This isn't about Dan.
Anyway, that's absolutely not allowed. You're the most miserable person among all the guests. That's why you need to receive more of our happiness than anyone else.
What?
Don't you want to see how happy we are?
Not particularly.
Having your fiancé stolen by your sister and still single? How pathetic is that? You haven't even gotten a new boyfriend since then, right? You've gone beyond miserable to rock bottom.
Who do you think is responsible for me hitting rock bottom? Being betrayed by both my fiancé and family. It's not easy to just move on and find someone new. It's hard to even trust people anymore.
You're being dramatic. It's been a whole year.
Some wounds take longer to heal.
Aw, that's so sad. Okay, I've decided. I'll arrange a special seat for you, right in front where you can see Dan and me up close.
What?
You'll have the perfect view of our first kiss as husband and wife.
Are you trying to hurt me on purpose?
And that way, you can watch our happy moments throughout the ceremony. I'm sure it'll make you want to find love again and naturally lift your spirits.
Don't be ridiculous. Who would want to go to a wedding like that?
Family should support each other.
Support? Where was your support when you were sneaking around with Dan?
You're really going to decline after I've been so insistent?
Obviously. I don't want to go to some shameless ceremony of a couple who got together through cheating.
I think it's more shameful to not attend. It's like announcing to everyone that you're still hung up on your ex. All the other guests will laugh at you.
What?
Everyone's expecting you to come.
To watch the happy couple who betrayed me?
I promise you'll be glad you came. We're already spending over $200,000 on the wedding. You'd regret missing such an amazing wedding.
$200,000 for a wedding? That's incredible.
Only the best for us.
That's quite excessive.
Excessive? This is nothing. When you have a successful investor husband, this much is expected. I won't forgive you if you skip a $200,000 wedding. Your family, and as my sister, of course you'll come, right?
Well, looks like you're the one who's going to be at rock bottom next.
What?
I can't believe you're spending that much on the wedding despite everything that's going on. In a way, I admire you.
What's your problem? Spending $200,000 on my wedding isn't going to ruin my life. Dan has been really successful as an investor, and he's increased his assets even more over the past year. We've got more properties now, too, worth about $10 million total.
Have you checked those properties yourself?
Of course not. Dan handles all that.
But it seems like your precious $10 million has turned into almost zero.
What?
Maybe you should ask Dan about his recent investments.
Stop trying to ruin my happiness with all these lies. You're just trying to scare me so you can get back with Dan.
No way. I don't want Dan back. And I'm being serious. All the money you have might disappear with all the stuff that's happening. Dan really messed up. His social media is in chaos. Are you doing okay?
Wait, What do you mean our assets worth $10 million are almost zero? Why would it disappear? And what social media? Dan doesn't use that low-class stuff.
Your perfect investor husband has quite the online presence.
You're lying.
Oh my, you don't know? Dan has an investment account on social media. He brags about his assets, sometimes posts about his failures. He has quite a following, about 10,000 people.
That many?
Want me to send you screenshots?
No, there must be some mistake.
And I'm one of those followers. After we broke up, a friend showed me his account. Since Dan told me to watch over our happiness, I check it occasionally as a way to kill time.
I had no idea.
Funny how he never mentioned it to you.
He doesn't have to tell me everything.
It's actually quite interesting. He often posts educational content about investing, but his account has been in chaos lately. He keeps posting things like, I was scammed, my buildings and apartments are gone, they don't exist anywhere.
What are you talking about?
Your dream wedding might need some downsizing.
Stop it!
He posted recently about getting into real estate investment. Turns out it was a scam. How sad that your precious $10 million disappeared so quickly.
No, that can't be right. I know investing is risky, I'm not that naive. But Dan is smart, he always does well. Even when he loses, it's only a few $100,000, and he always makes it back with profit in the end.
You really believe everything he tells you?
He wouldn't lie to me.
Like he didn't lie to me.
That was different.
Looks like those past successes made him overconfident. His recent posts say, "My life is over."
What?
Should I forward you his latest posts?
No, just tell me.
Seems like all those properties he owns were bought with loans. He kept posting about how the rental income was less than expected and he was in the red.
That's got to be a lie.
Check his accounts yourself.
He wouldn't make such risky investments.
In this situation, you'll have to cancel the wedding with its $200,000 price tag.
No way, that's not happening. Dan will definitely bounce back from this. Getting scammed once is nothing. We're still having our luxurious wedding. Just you watch.
Some things can't be fixed with blind faith.
You're just jealous. We'll prove you wrong. He couldn't bounce back. Dan's assets aren't just zero. My savings are gone too.
What? Don't tell me you got scammed too.
Everything's gone. Everything.
After all your confidence yesterday.
Dan took my savings and lost it all in failed investments.
What?
I thought you were just trying to ruin things for us.
I wish I had been wrong.
After our talk, I immediately contacted Dan. Turns out he really was scammed. We were supposed to buy buildings and apartments in Hawaii. But when his local friend checked, there was nothing but empty lots. The people Dan was dealing with just took the money and ran.
You gave him your savings without checking the investments?
I trusted him. He said it was guaranteed.
I heard these overseas scams are becoming more common lately. Never thought it would happen to someone so close to me.
How was I supposed to know? He showed me all these beautiful pictures.
The same way he showed you his love was real.
We can't even contact the people we were dealing with. We went to the police, but they said even if they catch them, we probably won't get our money back. So Dan and I decided to change our mindset and focus on making money again.
What?
We had to try something.
Please tell me you didn't invest more money.
Dan has real talent as an investor. If we lost money, we just need to make it back. So we started Forex trading with my savings. At first, it was going great. We turned $30,000 into $1 million.
What? Making that much in just one day? Dan really does have investing talent.
Right? Dan is amazing. So we went all in to try to recover everything at once. But we lost it all at the crucial moment.
Well, that must have been quite a tragic ending.
I don't know what to do anymore.
maybe start by admitting he's not the financial genius you thought.
We're completely broke now. What are we going to do about the wedding? We've already paid the deposit, and we're supposed to pay the full amount this month.
You're in no position to get married right now. You'll lose the deposit, but you need to cancel.
But all the preparations.
Better than going into more debt.
No way! We've already sent out invitations to everyone. It would be so embarrassing to cancel now.
Speaking as someone who's been through canceling a wedding after sending invitations, it's not that bad. Instead of being embarrassing, everyone was really supportive. They comforted me and took me out for nice meals to cheer me up.
Really?
Oh, wait, sorry. Your situation is completely different from mine. You two are the couple who betrayed me. Nobody's going to comfort cheaters like you.
That's...
Oh, did someone actually comfort you?
No one! I've been desperately messaging people asking to borrow money, but nobody's even responding. When they finally do answer after countless calls, they just refuse, and they're all saying they won't come to the wedding either.
Actually, it's good that everyone's declining. That makes it easier to cancel the wedding, right?
Good? This is not good! What's wrong with everyone? They could at least try to comfort us a little.
You two can comfort each other as husband and wife. Anyway, if you're going to cancel the wedding, make sure to let people know soon.
I can't face anyone anymore.
Now you know how I felt a year ago.
Sarah, can we try again? Get back together?
What, you suddenly contact me, and what are you even saying? Did the shock from the scam mess up your head?
Maybe it did. For the past 3 days and nights, Amy's been hurling nothing but verbal abuse. Between the shock, sleep deprivation, and more shock, I think I'm losing it.
I heard about you losing Amy's savings too. She's told me everything.
She told you about the Forex trading?
Every detail. How could you gamble with her savings?
Then that makes this easier. Amy's been screaming nonstop since then. She even started breaking things in the house. No matter how much I apologize, the money's not coming back, and every day is torture.
And whose fault is that?
I know I messed up.
Which time? Cheating or losing everything?
Both! You know I mean it!
I sympathize, but that's what you get. Amy's never invested before. Unlike you, Mr. Investor, she's not used to handling big losses.
But you were different, weren't you? When I was working at your company, no matter how badly I messed up, you were always there supporting me. Since yesterday, I can't stop thinking about you, Sarah. I keep thinking about how gentle you'd be in a situation like this.
What?
You always knew how to handle a crisis.
So I'm your backup plan?
I'm really sorry for betraying you a year ago, but come on, you'd forgive me, right? Even though I've lost everything and I'm a mess, you'd accept me back, wouldn't you?
Like hell I would, you delusional jerk. I can't believe you're saying this.
Huh?
You were gentle and supportive? Well, of course I was. I was your girlfriend then. But now, you're just my ex. And not just any ex. You're the lowest of the low who cheated with my sister. You don't deserve any kindness.
Don't say that! We still have a chance. I'll work hard and start over. With you by my side, Sarah, I feel like I could bounce back.
You think I'm some kind of safety net?
You were always the reliable one.
Why should I ruin my life again for an idiot like you? Even babies can get back up on their own. You can do it by yourself too.
That's harsh. We had some good times together, didn't we?
Before or after you started cheating.
I never meant to hurt you.
You destroyed all of that. You trampled on my feelings and hurt me. Can't you even understand that?
Well?
Did you think about my feelings even once this past year?
I thought you'd moved on!
No matter how much you regret it or apologize now, I will never get back together with you. I'm never going to forgive you. Ever. Got it? Don't contact me again.
I really did love you once!
Save it for your next victim.
Goodbye, then!
That was the last I heard from Dan or Amy, and their wedding was canceled. They seemed too proud to announce the cancellation themselves, so the venue contacted everyone on their behalf. As for what happened to them after that, Amy went back to working at the nightclub to make ends meet. Dan keeps trying to grow their money through investments using what Amy earns at the club. However, they're stuck in a cycle where he gradually builds up some savings, only to lose it all in another bad investment, so they can't seem to save anything.
Ta-da! I've been dying to tell you this all week! You'll never guess what happened. I have big news for you, sis. Guess what? I, Lisa, am getting married to your ex-boyfriend!
Huh?
Isn't it amazing? Everything happened so fast! Remember how you introduced us at that party last month? Well, things just clicked between us right away. He couldn't take his eyes off me the whole night. He even messaged me right after the party. Isn't that so romantic?
What? Last month? You mean when he was still dating me?
Oh, don't be so particular about the timing. Love doesn't follow a schedule. When it happens, it just happens. Besides, you two weren't that serious anyway. I mean, he never posted any photos with you on social media. But look at his profile now. We already have so many couple pics together. Everyone keeps saying how perfect we look together. His friends all like our photos.
Really? But we didn't post anything because we were private about our relationship.
What? Private? Or just not that into each other? Sure, that's what people say when they're the backup option. You know what Mark told me? He said he was just waiting for the right moment. And then I came along. Mark says he just can't wait to see me in a wedding dress. So even though it's a bit early, we're having the wedding ceremony next month. The perfect whirlwind romance. And I even already found the perfect dress. Want to see a photo of it? Oh, wait, it looks just like the one you saved on Pinterest. Funny how that worked out. Since we're sisters, I guess we have similar taste in everything, including men.
Wait a minute, are you two really getting married? Isn't this too soon?
Of course! Why else would I have stolen him from you? It's not like the other times. This is definitely true love. He said I'm so much more his type than you ever were. Did you know he had his eye on me even when you first introduced us? He said he was just settling with you, waiting for someone better to come along. And then there I was. The answer to all his prayers. His perfect match.
I thought this was just your usual harassment, like in the past. You always steal my boyfriends and then quickly dump them. But marriage? Are you serious?
Yeah, usually that's what I do, but Mark is absolutely my type, so I decided to marry him. Thanks for introducing us to each other. You're like our Cupid, sis. Always bringing me the best men. Remember Tom from 2 years ago? He was fun while he lasted. And Jake before that? But this time, it's different.
What?
Mark is just perfect. Good job, successful career, and so romantic. Probably nothing like how he was when he was with you. Maybe he just needed the right motivation to become a better man. You should see how he treats me. Expensive dinners every weekend. And so many designer gifts. He never did that for you, did he? But since you're our Cupid, I really want you to come to our wedding. You brought us together after all. But I guess you wouldn't want to see your ex's wedding, right? I know that would be too tough for you, though it would be such a great story to tell everyone. How my sister brought us together, like a romantic comedy, but with you as the supporting character.
Obviously. Just imagining you and Mark's wedding makes me sick.
That's why I won't send you an invitation, so you don't have to force yourself to come. Aren't I so thoughtful? Always looking out for my big sister. And I already told all our relatives. They feel so sorry for you.
Oh, really?
Of course! I mean, attending your ex's wedding to your sister would be hell, right? Even I'm not that cruel. Though everyone keeps asking if you'll come. The family can't stop talking about it. Though it would make a great story, the lonely sister watching her ex marry her more successful sibling. The drama of it all. And Mom keeps asking if you're okay. She's really worried about you. Says you haven't been answering her calls. But I told her you're probably fine. I mean, you should be used to this by now, right?
I'm surprised. I thought that you'd insist that I come to your wedding.
Oh, but of course you can come if you want to. If you don't mind feeling miserable, you can attend at your own risk. I mean, the choice is yours anyway. No pressure. You can see firsthand how happy we are together. You can burn the image of our happiness into your memory. That might help you get over him. I'll make sure to give you a front row seat, right next to where we exchange rings. Perfect view of our first kiss as husband and wife. The photographer will capture everything.
Ugh.
Remember how you used to talk about wanting a spring wedding? All those Pinterest boards you made. The color schemes you planned. The flowers you picked out. Well, we're having one. Isn't that funny? Just like you always wanted. At that venue you always dreamed about. You know, the one with the glass ceiling? And the garden terrace. Mark says it's perfect for us. And he doesn't even remember you mentioning it. Funny how things work out. I'm really sorry about all of this. I did steal your boyfriend, and now we're getting married. You're turning 30 this year, right? You must have been thinking about marriage too. And now it's all ruined because of me. But someone had to help him realize what he really wanted. And unfortunately, that wasn't you.
Is that how someone who's really sorry acts?
Of course! I feel genuinely sorry. Thank you for being a stepping stone to your sister's happiness. You are the best sister anyone could ask for. Without you, I never would have met him. So, in a way, this is all thanks to you. You're like our fairy godmother. But it must be hard being the plain older sister. But someone has to be the practice girlfriend, right? That's just how life works.
What?
I get to marry the person I love most, and lots of friends are coming to the wedding. I'm truly the happiest person in the world. everything is just perfect. And about our wedding venue, the place you always said you wanted to get married at. The waiting list is usually so long, but they had a cancellation. We are so lucky. This must be fate. Sorry for finding happiness before you, sis. But don't worry, I'm sure you'll find someone eventually.
I heard Lisa told you about the wedding, but you're not answering her messages. You're being really immature about this. She said you weren't taking this well. Did you really turn off your phone because of us? Really? The silent treatment? Lisa's really upset you're not being supportive. Come on, don't be so dramatic. We can't help how we feel. These things happen, you know. Love is unpredictable. So yeah, I'm marrying her, and I'm really sorry I can't marry you.
Will you just stop with the insincere apologies? It's just disgusting.
Hey, at least I'm apologizing. Most guys wouldn't even bother. You should be grateful I'm being so nice about this. Don't be so angry just because your sister stole your boyfriend. I might not be your boyfriend anymore, but we'll be in-laws. Let's stay on good terms. Think about the future, all the family gatherings. It's better this way. You'll see that eventually.
What?
Think about it. We'll be seeing each other at family events. Holidays, birthdays, family dinners. Won't it be better if we're friendly? For everyone's sake? I mean, Lisa already told everyone how supportive you are about bringing us together. From now on, I'll be praying for your happiness as your brother-in-law. Lisa told me that you had all your boyfriends taken by her in the past. But hey, at least now you won't have any more boyfriends stolen. So try to think of this marriage in a good way for your sake too. Plus, you always have someone to talk to. Your dear brother-in-law.
Don't talk such nonsense, you cheater.
Cheater is such a harsh word. I prefer to think of it as an upgrading. It's just natural selection. Well, I can't help it if Lisa's cuter than you. She's younger too. More fun to be around.
Ugh, I'm just sick and tired of that story. All the comparisons.
I feel sorry for you having such a cute sister. No wonder all your ex-boyfriends end up with her. It must be hard competing with her. She's just so charming. Must be tough always being the second choice. But look on the bright side. Now you have a successful brother-in-law to help you out. I can even set you up with some of my friends. The single ones, I mean. Though they might not be as successful as me.
That's enough. I didn't know you were such a terrible person. I'll just try to think of it as a good thing that we broke up. So, Mark, let's settle everything before the wedding.
What do you mean? Settle what? There's nothing to settle between us. Everything's in the past now. We're starting fresh. That's family, right?
I need you to pay back all the money you borrowed from me when we were dating. The living expenses when you were unemployed, totaling $20,000. I want every penny back.
Oh, about that. You still remembered? That was ages ago. It's ancient history.
Living expenses, car inspection fees, qualification course fees for your career change. I covered it all. You signed an IOU, and you haven't paid back a single cent. I even have the receipts for everything.
Well, hold on about repayment. That was basically a gift to me, right? You never asked for it back until now. Couples help each other out. That's what love is about. And you said you wanted to support my dreams, remember? You said you believed in me. That you wanted to help me succeed.
That's because we were dating. I deliberately didn't press you for it out of kindness as your girlfriend. But now that we're broken up, I don't need to be kind to you anymore. Just pay back what you owe to me before getting married.
But this is so sudden. The wedding is next month and we have all those wedding expenses to pay for. You know how expensive weddings are. The venue deposit alone. And Lisa wants a designer dress. It's impossible to pay you back now. Can't you just forget about it? For old time's sake? Think of it as your wedding gift to us.
What? That's not my problem. And this should all be paid before the wedding anyway, because you owe it to me since we were dating.
You're being really unreasonable. Lisa would never be this petty about money. She understands how relationships work, unlike some people. Anyway, I can definitely pay back the money someday. Just wait for that timing. Let's end this conversation for now. See you at the wedding.
Wait a minute, Mark. We're not done talking. At least tell me when you'll pay it back to me.
Why are you being so pushy about this? After everything we shared, all the history between us, it's not like you need the money right now. I know you have enough savings. You've always been good with money. Always so responsible. Please understand that I have wedding expenses to think about. I'll pay it back when I can. I don't know when, but just wait until I can pay.
I can't believe you actually came to your ex's and your sister's wedding! Oh, you're just hilarious! I could never endure such humiliation! Seriously, why are you here? Everyone's talking about you, you know. Whispering about the pathetic older sister. Poor Sarah, they keep saying. First, her sister takes her boyfriend. And now she has to watch them get married. They're all talking about you. But you wanted to celebrate your sister's wedding, even if it meant overcoming such feelings. I'm touched by my big sister's thoughtfulness. To honor your feelings, I've arranged a special seat for you. It's in the perfect spot to see us. Make sure to burn our happy moment into your memory. Right in the front row, center seat. You'll have the perfect view of our first kiss as husband and wife.
Hold on, don't misunderstand. Yes, I came to the venue, but I'm not here to celebrate your marriage, so I don't need a seat. Please, remove it right away.
Coming all the way to the venue and saying you're not here to celebrate? Still trying to act tough? That's super lame. You're not fooling anyone. Everyone can see how desperate you are.
What? I'm certainly not desperate.
Oh, or did you just want to see him in his groom outfit? Is that why you came even though you're not here to celebrate? Sis, having lingering feelings is pretty pathetic. Remember how you used to talk about what kind of suit he'd wear? Well, I picked it out for him instead. The exact style you showed me last year. He looks so handsome in it.
Don't decide my feelings for me, as if I'd have any attachment to a guy like him.
There you go, acting tough again. If you didn't have lingering feelings, you wouldn't put yourself through this humiliation to come here. No matter how humiliating, frustrating, or pathetic it is, you just wanted to see the man you love as a groom, right? Poor Sarah, still not over him.
What?
I don't hate that kind of devotion, but you know, Mark is all mine now. He chose me over you. He upgraded to the better sister. The prettier one. The more successful one. The one he actually loves. So you need to accept the reality.
I told you I don't have any lingering feelings for him.
Why don't you just quietly leave the venue? You'll probably collapse if you see how happy we are. It's better to give up on a boyfriend stolen by your sister quickly. Life's easier that way. It's super hilarious that you still have feelings for your ex. I mean, you're making everyone uncomfortable by staying here. The guests keep asking if you're okay. They think you might cause a scene. Some of them are even filming you, waiting for you to break down. Maybe you'll go viral. Jealous sister ruins wedding. Desperate ex crashes ceremony. Wouldn't that be funny?
I'm not interested in your wedding. You're just saying whatever you want while I stay quiet. How many times do I have to tell you I don't have any lingering feelings? And I'm just here to collect money from your groom. I'm taking the $10,000 wedding gift money from the groom's side with me.
What? What are you talking about, taking the wedding gift money? And what's this about collecting money? You can't do that. That's our wedding money. That's stealing. You're just jealous and trying to ruin my day. This is supposed to be my perfect day. My special moment.
I want Mark to pay back the money he borrowed and never returned. After we broke up, he just made excuses when I asked for it back, and that was it. After that, I couldn't reach him by phone or text, so I had to resort to extreme measures.
What? You're saying that he borrowed money from you? I never heard about this. You're making this up. You're just trying to cause problems to our relationship. Mark would have told me if he owed you money. He tells me everything. We don't have any secrets between us.
Then you should ask Mark about it after the ceremony. I have the IOU, and I can show you a copy if you'd like. I have screenshots of all our conversations about it too. Right here on my phone. Want to see them now?
I don't understand any of this. An IOU means it's a real loan. Is Mark really in financial trouble? This can't be true. This just doesn't make any sense. He said he was doing so well and is successful.
Well, he did have a period of unemployment, though it seems he's doing well at his new workplace now.
Wait, what? What do you mean, unemployment period? Mark's been with his current company since graduation, right?
What? That's what he said?
Yes, that's what Mark told me. He said he's been at his current company for 10 years and makes good money. He said he's been getting promoted constantly and is on track to become department head. He showed me his business card, his fancy office. He took me to all these expensive restaurants. He even bought me a designer bag. He's always talking about his success. Are you saying that was all?
Wow, he's really embellishing his story. He only joined his current company 2 years ago. And it wasn't some prestigious headhunting situation, just regular mid-career hiring. After 6 months of unemployment. And 3 failed interviews. He was rejected everywhere else. And those restaurants, he put them all on credit cards. Cards I helped him get approved for. Because his credit was too bad. No bank would accept him.
What? No way. That can't be right.
Of course, he's still just a regular employee with bosses older than him. Always complaining about them too. There's no way someone like that is on a fast track to promotion. Did he take you to his office during work hours? When people were actually there? Or was it always on weekends? When the building was empty?
What? This is totally different from what I heard. He said he manages a whole team. He even promised we'd buy a house. He said his bonus would cover the down payment.
Well, you can ask him about all of these details after the ceremony. I just want my borrowed money back. Now that I have it, I'll be going. Enjoy your lovely wedding.
Wait right there! I won't let you take our wedding gift money. Whatever the backstory is, that's our money. Someone who loses boyfriends to her sister doesn't deserve to touch it. Give the money back. You're just trying to ruin everything. Like always, you're just jealous of my happiness. You just can't stand to see me win.
But this is the only way to get it back, and it's common sense to repay borrowed money. You'd know all about borrowed money, wouldn't you? When it comes to borrowed money, it's the lender's fault. Give our wedding gift money back right now.
You shouldn't have lent it to him if you wanted it back. That's just common sense. Everyone knows that. Once you lend money, it's gone. Doesn't come back. That's how it works.
What?
I'm saying that it's common sense that money you lend is money you give away. It's terrible to try to force someone to pay it back like this. If you wanted it back so badly, you shouldn't have lent it in the first place. Only stingy people ask for money back. Real friends understand. They don't keep track of it. They support each other.
I see. So that's how you think. Well then, I'll just tell all your friends about that.
Huh? What friends? Who are you talking about?
You never intended to pay back the money you borrowed, right? Yet you kept making excuses and running away, and even invited them to the wedding. Wonder what they'll think about that. I'm sure they have a lot to say about this. Remember what you borrowed from your friends? Knowing that, they'll probably just disappear from you.
What are you suddenly talking about? How could all my friends disappear when so many came to celebrate with me? That's impossible. Look how many people came. The venue is full. They're all here to celebrate with me. They were so excited to come.
But they're all saying they'll cut ties with you after this. Good thing we didn't bring any wedding gifts. We'll eat and drink all we can for free, and then cut ties forever. That's what they're saying. I've been talking to them all morning. They had quite a lot to say about you. All complaints. About the money you borrowed. The things you stole from them. The lies you told.
What?
The happy bride might not have noticed, but the reception desk has been in chaos since this morning, because unfortunately, none of your friends brought any wedding gifts for you. Not a single envelope. Not even a card. Just came with empty hands.
Wait a minute. What do you mean no one brought wedding gifts? It's common sense to bring money gifts to a wedding. You're lying. They wouldn't do that to me. We've been friends for years.
Well, they all said the same thing. The bride told us gifts weren't necessary.
What? I did? When did I? I don't remember saying anything like that.
Seems like you not only stole boyfriends, but also habitually borrowed money and items from all your friends. When they all got angry at you, you apparently apologized, saying you'd make your wedding a zero-gift event.
What's that about? So they really came to the wedding without bringing any gifts for us? How could they?
Don't tell me you don't remember. Your friend said this happened when you graduated college. You disappeared after that, and they couldn't contact you.
Of course I remember, but that was years ago. Besides, when I finally worked up the courage to send them wedding invitations, they didn't say anything. So I thought they'd forgiven me about the borrowed money.
They were kind enough to accept your shameless invitation. They thought maybe you'd finally decided to pay them back. Maybe you'd even prepared compensation money for them. But apparently not. Your friends are furious. What a wonderful wedding this will be. Well then, enjoy your wedding, you debt-dodging couple. This sister who doesn't want to feel miserable, frustrated, and pathetic is heading out now.
Look what you've done! You've ruined the wedding! You took our gift money. Lisa's friends never even applauded once during the ceremony. Everything was perfect until you showed up. It was going to be the perfect day for us, and now it's ruined. You know how much we spent on this wedding? The guests kept whispering during our vows. Someone even laughed during our first dance. And they just frantically ate and drank everything and left. The extra food bill is $6,000. How are we going to make this right? They practically ordered everything on the menu. All the premium drinks. The venue is furious. They're demanding urgent payment.
You're blaming me for this? Well, whatever you say. But that last part has nothing to do with me. Your bride's friends did that on their own. I didn't tell them to order the expensive wine, or the seafood platters, or the premium sake.
But you must have incited them. There's nobody else who would want to do this to us. You wanted to thoroughly harass us. Lisa's crying, saying her friends would never do such things. She just won't stop crying. On our perfect day, our dream wedding. Everything's ruined because of you.
Well, her nice friends must have been really angry to act that way. It's all Lisa's own doing, and I have nothing to do with it. Maybe if she'd paid them back years ago, instead of buying those designer bags.
What? You're enjoying this, aren't you? You planned this all along. You just wanted revenge because you were betrayed.
Whatever. I don't mind what you say anyway. By the way, did you correct all those exaggerated career details with Lisa? She seemed pretty shocked. About that corner office that doesn't exist, that management position you made up, the fake business cards.
Ah, yes, thanks to you, I had to confess everything. Now we're facing divorce right after the ceremony. She says she'll divorce me if I don't get on track to become department head. She won't even look at me now. Won't speak to me. Your parents are also furious. They're demanding explanations.
Oh my, it's surprising that she's giving you some time at least. Lisa has an unexpectedly kind side. Though I suspect it's because she's trapped now too. With all those debts.
Don't be so carefree about this. That promotion track is completely ruined now because you took the gift money. Please return the $10,000 you took. I swear I'll pay back the loan later. Please, I really need that money right now. I'll pay extra interest. No, make that a double interest. I'll sign anything you want. I'll do whatever you say. I'm begging you. I'll pay back everything I owe you. Just please get back the wedding money.
What do you mean? Why does this $10,000 affect your promotion track at work? What aren't you telling me? What else have you lied about? Tell me the truth this time.
I bragged and said I paid for the entire wedding myself. But since I only started working again 2 years ago, you know that I have no savings. So I secretly borrowed the wedding costs from a loan shark.
You did what?
I had to make it look good. I had to impress everyone. I had to prove I was successful. Because Lisa expected a fancy wedding. She wanted everything to be perfect.
Oh, really? How much did you borrow? From where exactly? Tell me everything.
I was planning to pay it all back at once with today's wedding gifts. Well, you took $10,000. Lisa's friends gave her nothing. And no matter how much I scrapped together, I can't make the repayment. So please return the $10,000 you took. The collectors are waiting to be paid. Please, you don't understand how serious this is. They're not patient people. They accept no excuses. And they're dangerous.
No way. Besides, if you can't pay it back, why don't you just do your usual trick of dodging the debt? Just change your number and move away. That's your specialty, isn't it? It worked so well before.
Are you crazy? I borrowed from Green Finance. If I dodge them, I won't be able to live in this country anymore. They know where I work. They know where I live. They know my family.
You're kidding. Green Finance is that notorious loan shark known for violent collections. Why would you borrow from such a dangerous place? Even you should know better than that. Everyone knows about them, about their bad reputation.
Well, I maxed out several credit cards during my unemployment, so I'm blacklisted. No legitimate banks will lend to me. I tried everywhere else first. Every bank, every credit union, but they're my only option. No one else would even talk to me.
Oh, right. That did happen before. I remember all those collection calls.
So I had no choice but to use a loan shark. But now I can't pay back by today as promised. Word is, Green Finance has no problem storing into people's workplaces. If that happens, I'll be kicked off the promotion track immediately. I'll never become department head. I won't be able to keep my promise to Lisa, and I'll end up divorced. They'll destroy everything. My career, my marriage, everything. Please help me, I'm desperate.
It's like a line of dominoes falling, just tumbling down, one after another. All from your own choices.
So please, return the $10,000. I swear I'll pay you back someday. I'll even add interest to it, please. I'm on my knees here, have some mercy. I'll do anything. Name your price.
All right, if that's the case, I'll return the $10,000.
Really? Thank you. Thank you so much. You're saving my life. I knew you still cared about me.
However, I'll return it whenever I can. I don't know exactly when, but you'll just have to wait until I feel like returning it. Does that sound familiar? Remember those words? Your exact phrases.
What? Can't be serious. When will that be? Please, I need the money now.
So, keep waiting eagerly. I'll take my time deciding what to do with the $10,000 I got back. Maybe I'll pay it back when I can. Just wait until I can pay. Be patient. Remember, that's what you always said back to me, right? In the end, the couple only received a few $100s in wedding gifts. And with the additional food costs from the bride's friends' extravagant ordering, they ended up deeply in debt. I heard that the total amount the bride had borrowed from her friends in money and items came to about $30,000, which her parents hurriedly repaid to everyone in a panic. That amount, plus the wedding costs, was later billed to Lisa and Mark by her parents, bringing their total debt to nearly $100,000. And later, Green Finance's collectors showed up at Mark's workplace. As a result, he lost the job he'd worked so hard to get, and rumor has it that now they're both working in underground labor arranged by Green Finance.
You've got a lot of nerve sending me an invitation to your wedding. Do you know that? Honestly, what even is this supposed to be, Daisy?
Oh, Minnie, don't be so mean to me. I'm just your little sister inviting you to my wedding. Are you really going to tell me that's such a bad thing to do?
Of course it's a bad thing to do when the man you're going to marry is my boyfriend who you stole from me. But you know what you did. Just why do you think I'd ever want to help you and Donald celebrate? I still can't even believe that the two of you are actually getting married.
Well, if I can be honest with you, I'm pretty surprised about it myself. We weren't even serious when I started seeing him. But I guess that Donald just couldn't get enough of me, and before I knew it, he was on his knee proposing to me. And it was a really, really beautiful and expensive-looking ring, so how could I say no?
Well, I'm glad that the two of you are happy, but I'm not going to be going to your wedding, so consider this me officially telling you that I won't be there.
Yeah, that's totally fine with me. To be honest, I didn't even think that you were going to show up to something like this anyways. But you're family, and so I figured that I had to at least send you an invitation as a formality.
Great, well thanks for understanding, I guess. If anyone else asks why I won't be there, just make up some excuse like I have to work or something, got it?
That's a great idea. You did always get more of the brains between us, and I'm glad you see there's no point in letting the family know the truth about us.
Oh, trust me, I don't want nothing more than to let everyone know the kind of snake that you are. But I don't see what good it would do. It wouldn't fix the damage that you caused. Just know that I'm not keeping quiet for your sake.
Yeah, whatever you say. Anyways, thanks for the excuse idea. Hey there, Miss Opal. I'm really sorry to be reaching out to you on your day off, but is now a good time to talk?
Oh, hello, Laura. I'm going to see you tomorrow, aren't I? What is it that you need to talk to me about?
Well, it's actually not about the lessons. I had a more private question that I kind of wanted to ask you. I actually just wanted to ask if you had a little sister.
Well, I do actually have a younger sister, yes, but what makes you ask about her?
I knew it. I'm just curious, though. Is her name Daisy? Because if it is, then is your little sister going to be getting married soon?
Hold on a second. How did you know that she was going to be getting married?
Well, actually, you remember the last time you came over for the lesson, we talked about my son, right? I told you about how he had been dating the same woman for a few years and was wondering if he was going to marry her. Well, it turns out that his girlfriend is your sister.
Wait a second, so you're telling me that your son is going to be marrying my little sister?
That's right. I actually just got the official announcement from my son the other day. Of course, I had met his girlfriend before, and I had always thought that she bore a striking resemblance to you. But then when I started to ask my son about it, and he told me what his girlfriend's last name was, it all finally clicked for me. That's how I figured out the two of you are sisters.
I see. So then I guess that would mean that your son is Donald then.
That's right. Oh, I really am just so proud of that boy. He's turned into such a fine man, and now he's going to be getting married. But I had no idea that he'd be marrying your sister. Sometimes the world really is just a small place, isn't it?
Yeah, you can say that again. I mean, I have to say I'm quite surprised to hear all of this.
I know, right? Who knew that our families would end up getting closer like this? It really is pretty crazy. Anyways, now I'm even more excited for my son's wedding. But I was wondering, since it's your sister's wedding and all, are you going to give a performance there? I really would love it if you could.
You want me to play on my cello for Daisy and Donald's wedding?
Well, you're just the best player I know, and I can already see how perfect it would be for those two to walk down the aisle while you play beautifully. Not to mention the fact that it would just make the whole day that much more special for the happy couple, don't you think? Of course, I would never ask you to do this for free. We'd pay you, but I wanted to ask you about this first.
I see. Laura, I'm really sorry about this, but I already told my sister that I wouldn't be attending her wedding, so I won't be able to perform there either. I'm really sorry about this.
Hold on. You mean that you're not going to be there for your own sister's wedding? But this is a huge deal. How could you not be there? Is everything okay? I feel just awful now that I know you aren't going to be there.
Oh no, I'm fine. Thank you for asking, and please don't feel bad. It really is just family drama.
Oh, but you can't miss your sister's wedding because of something that happened in the past. Besides, there are going to be so many other people who know you there. And my family is going to be there too, so please, won't you reconsider? It would be amazing to see you there.
Well, I think I'll maybe have to think about it, but it probably won't happen.
Well, what if you just bring your boyfriend to the wedding too? Maybe you could use this wedding to try and convince your boyfriend to have one with you too. I think Donald said he wouldn't have any issues if people brought +1s to the wedding.
Laura, I really do appreciate the consideration, but I think that I'm just gonna have to turn you down. Besides, my boyfriend is already going to be at the wedding.
Wait, what? What do you mean your boyfriend is going to be at the wedding? Is your boyfriend one of Donald's friends or something like that?
Not quite. My boyfriend is Donald, you see.
Wait a second, what do you mean that your boyfriend is Donald? That doesn't make any sense. What are you going on about?
Or was my boyfriend, I should say. I really am sorry to have to tell you like this, but the fact is that the boy I was dating was Donald. We broke up, and it was all because he proposed to my sister Daisy instead.
You mean that you were dating my son and I had no idea about it? How did that happen? I thought you were with your boyfriend for 3 years.
Yes, we were together for 3 years, but it was during that time he started having an affair with my sister, and in the end they ended up getting together and we broke up, and now they're getting married.
You mean to tell me that your sister and my son had an affair behind your back, and that then my son broke up with you to be with your sister? But this is the first that I'm hearing of any of this. How could Donald do that to someone?
You know, we have a lesson scheduled for tomorrow. If you'd like, you could come a bit earlier and maybe we could talk about this. I really would like to be able to give you all the details, as I'm sure you're feeling really confused right now.
Yes, please, if that's all right with you. I think we should do that. Maybe I could come a couple of hours before the lesson was supposed to start.
Of course, that'd be no problem at all. I'll think of all that I want to say and prepare some tea.
Wait a second, what's this? I thought you said you weren't going to be at my wedding, and yet here you are. Am I dreaming? Do my eyes deceive me? I certainly didn't think I'd be seeing you today.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not here to cause any trouble. I just had to watch this unfold with my own eyes.
I really don't get you sometimes, sis. You go on and on about how you don't want to be at my wedding, and yet you change your mind at the last minute and show up anyways.
Well, a lot has happened since I first texted you that I wasn't going.
Yeah, apparently. But I don't really care what you have going on. Does this mean that you've forgiven Donald and I then? Or is this just your way of trying to tell him that you still have feelings for him? Because I only want you here if you're ready to help us celebrate our wedding. Except too bad for you, you already said that you weren't going to come, and so we didn't arrange to have a space ready for you. So if you want to stay here, you'll just have no choice but to stand in the corner of the room and watch from there.
Excuse me? You mean you really can't even bring down one spare chair for me?
I said what I said. If you're going to be here, though, I hope you brought us some cash as a wedding present. I wasn't expecting anything from you, but you should have had the good sense to bring something.
Oh, give me a break, Daisy. Did you really think that I came here to give you and Donald money? I'm never going to forgive either of you for what you did to me, and I'm not here to celebrate with you.
Well, then what are you doing here if not to give us money or forgive us? Do you not think I was being serious? Is that why you're here? Or did you come to try and ruin the wedding? Because that just isn't going to work, so you can stop wasting your time now. You are never ever going to get Donald back, so you should just accept that right now.
You think I want Donald back? I never ever want to be with him again. Do you understand me?
You say that, and yet here you are at our wedding refusing to say what you're doing here. I know you're mad because I stole Donald and he went to a good school and works a really nice job and makes $1 million salary, but you have to let those feelings go.
For the last time, I am not still in love with Donald. Do you understand?
Well, then tell me what you think you're doing here at our wedding right now. Because I am sick of you lying about not liking him when you're clearly here to try and steal him back. And don't get mad at me for not having a place for you when you're the one showing up after saying you wouldn't be here. If you're not here to give us money, then why don't you just turn around, go home, and accept that you've lost to me?
Actually, if you must know, I was invited by Donald's parents.
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
I mean that I don't care if you don't have a seat for me on your side. I was invited here, and when I've done what I've come to do, I'll leave.
Wait just a second. What do you mean Donald's parents invited you? I don't understand. Why in the world are you even talking to Donald's parents? How do you even know who they are?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find out all of that soon. But I've got to go and get ready now, so I'll be seeing you.
What the heck was that? Why in the world were you up there on stage playing the cello with Donald's mom? Why were you there when Donald's mom is more than capable of playing beautifully without you there? I don't remember asking you to perform at my wedding.
Well, Laura wanted to perform with me since she'd been practicing so hard for so long.
That didn't answer any of my questions. I wanted to know why it was that you and my mother-in-law were doing a duet at my wedding. And why in the world did she even invite you to my wedding in the first place?
I really don't know what you want me to say. I try and attend all of my students' recitals, and if they want to perform with me, that's fine. But I've known Laura for 5 years now because she's been taking cello lessons from me.
You mean to tell me that my new mother-in-law has been your cello student for more than 5 years now?
That's right, and I was playing at your wedding at her invitation. She said she thought it would be great if we could both play. But she told me that she was too nervous to play by herself in front of everyone else, so she asked if I wouldn't mind duetting with her. Like I said, I'm more than happy to do that for my students.
So then, that's why you were invited to the wedding by his parents? Because you teach Laura how to play the cello?
Yeah, I mean, I think there were quite a few surprised faces when they figured out that I was teaching Laura how to play. And even after I went home when we were done, I got a bunch of texts asking why I left the wedding early.
But then, I just need to be sure about this. You didn't say anything to Laura, did you?
Say anything to her? Just what might you be talking about there? You mean like how you stole her son from me while we were dating? Or that you two were having an affair during the 3 months Donald and I were together? Or the fact that you hid that you were my sister from her all that time?
Yes, all of that! All of it! You didn't actually tell her any of that, did you?
I'm sorry, but I think it's now fair to say that Laura knows all about it.
You're kidding me. Why would you do this to her? Why would you tell her about all this?
Well, we actually had no idea just how close we were to each other. I mean, I had no idea she was Donald's mother, and she had no idea I'd been dating her son. But the secret kind of come out when she found out that you and I were related, and I felt like I had to explain it all to her.
But you said that you weren't going to tell. Even Mom and Dad don't know the truth, right? So then why did you have to go and tell Laura everything?
I'm sorry, but it's not easy keeping a secret like that to me. I mean, for years I had to pretend like my sister didn't steal my boyfriend from me. But I just couldn't lie to Laura when she asked why I wouldn't be going to the wedding and insisted that I be there with my boyfriend.
But why did you have to tell her? Why couldn't you have told her after the wedding? What am I going to do now?
You can't actually think that I'd ever lie to one of my students, right? Besides, I've known Laura for a long, long time. I can't stand lying to her.
I mean, this is seriously bad. I mean, I could be in a lot of trouble. And here I thought Laura was starting to like me. But if she knows what I did in order to start dating her son, then... Hold on a second. Just how long has Laura known the truth for?
Well, I'd say maybe about 2 months or so at this point.
But then why hasn't she said a thing about it to me? Do you think she could be plotting something against me? Or was her performance her way of telling me that she doesn't care at all about my past? I don't get it. Does she like me, or doesn't she?
Yeah, I really wouldn't know. I'm curious though, do you know the name of the piece that she and I played today? It's called The Day of Rage.
Rage? The song is called Day of Rage?
That's right, it was actually Laura who picked out the arrangement. She said it would be a good way to express how we were feeling about the wedding.
But then, wouldn't that mean that she's actually mad at me about this? Doesn't that mean that Laura's just furious about what I've done then?
You mean you really couldn't tell from the music? Anyways, it sounds to me like you and your new in-laws have a lot to talk about. Good luck with that.
Miss Opal, I just wanted to thank you so much for yesterday. I was nervous, but we really did it.
I thought you were just wonderful. You've really come so far and it shows in every pull of the bow you made.
That makes me so happy to hear. Thank you so much for that.
Of course, and I just want to wish you all the best in your future cello endeavors.
What do you mean? Are you quitting teaching?
Well, no, but I just figured after all that my sister had put you through, keeping me as your teacher would be awkward.
Of course not. You think I'm going to let my son's stupid mistakes or your sister come between me and the best cello teacher I've ever had?
Oh, I see. Well, yes, in that case, I'd love to continue our cello lessons.
In fact, several family members and friends came up to me saying they might like to start the cello as well. So I'd be happy to introduce some of them to you if you'd like. As for my son, I've decided to cut him out of my life. At this point, I want nothing more than to forget all about him.
You're cutting your son out of your life? Is that a good idea?
Of course, he was lying to me about who he really was this whole time. And he hurt someone I care about, you. But anyways, I really don't want to talk about the subject anymore, so if it's okay with you, I'd like to carry on as usual with our weekly lessons. Is that okay?
Yes, of course, I completely understand. I'll see you next week. After that, I got calls from Daisy complaining that our family and Donald's were cutting them both off entirely. Apparently the rumor mill did its magic at the wedding, and soon all the guests knew the truth between Daisy and Donald. In the end, the two of them decided to pack up their things and start a new life elsewhere. But since he had to quit his job to do so, Donald had to restart his career, with a much lower salary. As the stress built up, I heard that he ended up having other affairs where he was spending all of his money on other girls. I have no idea what Daisy is going to do about any of this, with no other means to provide for herself, but that's a mess for her to get out of. As for me, Laura introduced me to some of her family and friends, and my number of students more than doubled. I was actually able to quit my job and start teaching cello full-time, a dream of mine that I've had for a long, long time. I'm even going to try and rent studio space now that I have the means. Obviously, I wish that things could have gone differently between Donald, Daisy, and I, but what happened is already years in the past, and it's pointless to think about changing now. But in some ways, I guess I have to be grateful for the two of them. After all, if Daisy hadn't stolen Donald from me, then I might not be getting to do what I always wanted to do with my life. Life is funny like that sometimes, I guess.
Been a while, Sarah. This weekend marks 3 years since our divorce. Want to grab dinner sometime?
Excuse me? Have you completely lost your mind? What? What's this about?
I just thought it'd be nice to catch up. We were together for 6 years before everything happened. That's not something you just forget.
Delete my number. I've moved on with my life.
Why so cold? First time reaching out in forever, and with a dinner invitation no less. Why aren't you jumping at the chance?
You can't be serious. Who meets their ex-husband for dinner? And divorce anniversary? Seriously? Are you mocking me? That was the worst day of my life, when my own sister stole my husband, and you're calling it an anniversary? You've got to be kidding me.
Come on, it wasn't like that. Things just happened. Nobody meant to hurt you.
Things just happened. You had an affair with my sister while I was going through fertility treatments, while I was crying myself to sleep every night, while I was desperately trying to give you the family you wanted.
Ancient history now, right? Didn't realize you'd get so upset. Just trying to lighten the mood. Haven't talked in ages, just wanted to break the ice.
There is no ice to break. There is nothing between us anymore. You made sure of that.
Sarah, please, we used to be able to talk about anything. Remember those late night conversations on the balcony?
Stop. Don't you dare bring up memories like that. You lost that right when you betrayed me.
Sorry about the anniversary comment, but I really want to see you just once.
Why now? After 3 years of silence? What could you possibly want?
Can't a guy reach out to an old friend? Oh, remember how much you loved barbecue? I know this great place. Let's catch up after 3 years.
We're not friends. We were never just friends. You were my husband, and you chose my sister over me. That's all there is to it.
You're being unreasonable. People divorce and remain friends all the time. Why can't we be civil?
Civil? You want to talk about being civil? Was it civil when you were sneaking around with Ashley? Was it civil when you two announced your relationship at my parents' house while I was still wearing my wedding ring?
That was Ashley's idea. I wanted to wait.
Oh, that makes it so much better. No thanks. Goodbye.
Wait, hold on. Don't be so cold. We're family by marriage after all. How can you treat family this way?
Family? You dare talk about family? The same family that chose sides? The same family that blamed me for not being able to have children? Ha! I never once considered you family. Not you, not Ashley, not even my parents who approved your marriage. I cut ties with everyone, so please, stay out of my life. Goodbye.
Yeah, you're just being dramatic. Your parents just wanted everyone to get along. They still ask about you, you know.
Of course they do. Now that their perfect younger daughter is married to you, now that they got what they wanted.
That's not fair. They love you. They just didn't want to lose both daughters.
They made their choice, just like you did.
Please, just hear me out. If dinner's too much, just listen to what I have to say, please. I have something important to ask you.
More important than respecting my boundaries? More important than the last 3 years of silence?
Yes, much more important.
What? You have something to ask me?
Can we meet somewhere neutral? A coffee shop, maybe. It's not something I want to discuss over text.
Whatever you have to say it here. I'm not meeting you anywhere.
You haven't been home since cutting ties, right? So you haven't heard about Ashley's illness from your parents.
What? Ashley's illness? Does she have something serious?
Yeah, it's a blood disease. She's been in and out of hospitals. The treatments aren't working like they should.
What? Since when?
A few months now. It's getting worse.
Leukemia?
Something similar. The doctors say she needs a bone marrow transplant to recover. They're not optimistic about other treatments.
That's sudden. You hear about it in movies and TV, but never expect it to happen to family. Even to someone like her.
Don't be like that. She's still your sister. Whatever happened between us doesn't change that.
It changed everything. But what does this have to do with me?
That's why I have a favor to ask you as Ashley's sister. Would you consider being her bone marrow donor?
So that's what this is about. All this talk about memories and family, just to ask for my bone marrow?
It's not just that. We really do miss you. Ashley cries about you sometimes.
That's a lot to process all at once, and somehow I doubt those tears.
That's why I wanted to discuss it over dinner. So what do you say? Would you meet with me? I can explain everything in detail over food. Please, Sarah, for old time's sake.
That's completely out of the question.
What? What do you mean out of the question? Your real sister is suffering from a serious illness, and you won't help her after everything we've been through together.
Everything we've been through? You mean how you both betrayed me? How you watched me suffer through treatments? How you blamed me for not being able to have children? Yep. That's right. Yes. I feel bad that Ashley has such a serious illness, but I'm not that kind of person. I couldn't care less about someone who betrayed me. I have zero interest in being a donor.
You can't mean that! This is literally life or death! How can you be so heartless?
Heartless? That's rich coming from you. Take care.
What the hell is wrong with you? I can't believe you'd abandon your own sister when she's sick! The Sarah I knew would never do this!
The Sarah you knew died 3 years ago when her husband and sister betrayed her. Well, you seem energetic enough. Plenty of energy to guilt trip me.
This isn't about guilt, this is about saving Ashley's life!
Find another donor. I'm done with this conversation.
You'll regret this. If anything happens to her, it's on you!
Goodbye, Jake. Don't contact me again.
That's not an acceptable answer. How can you be so cold? I just started hospital treatment this month, fighting this disease every day. I can't believe you choose to abandon your sister like this.
I don't recall giving you permission to message me. Did Jake share our conversation with you?
Of course he did. I'm his wife now. We don't keep secrets from each other.
How convenient. Unlike when you were sneaking around behind my back.
That was different. This is about my life. The doctors say my condition is getting worse.
I'm free to make my own choices, and I don't see why you think you can guilt trip me.
Because you're my only hope right now. The doctors tested everyone else. Mom and Dad weren't matches.
That sounds like a personal problem.
You're horrible, sis. Is this revenge because I took Jake? That was 3 years ago. It shouldn't matter anymore.
Excuse me? You took Jake? Like he was some prize to be won?
That's not what I meant. You know what I'm trying to say? We fell in love. It wasn't planned.
Right. Just like these messages weren't planned. Just like asking for my bone marrow wasn't planned.
Your sister's life is in danger. Shouldn't you be acting like an adult here? Put the past behind us?
The past? You mean when you were comforting me about my fertility treatments while sleeping with my husband behind my back? Even if you say that, impossible is impossible. You want me to forgive the sister who betrayed me, the family who abandoned me, all of you who left me alone?
Stop being dramatic. Nobody abandoned you. You're unbelievable. You're the one who made all the choices. Jake and I both tried to stay friendly. Mom and Dad told you to try getting along as in-laws. You're the one who chose to cut ties. That was all you.
Are you seriously blaming the person who got cheated on? And Mom and Dad blamed me instead of you two, saying I must have done something to deserve being cheated on. Of course I had to cut ties with a family like that.
They were just trying to keep the peace. They wanted us all to be one big happy family.
One big happy family? While I was dying inside?
Well, Mom and Dad were right. It was all your fault. Yet you keep playing the victim. Get over yourself.
Excuse me? My fault? How exactly was it my fault?
I didn't steal Jake. I saved him. Jake wanted kids right away, but you were infertile. I freed him from you. Stop acting like a victim already.
Saved him? Seriously? What you did was plain old cheating. Don't try to justify your awful behavior.
You don't understand Jake at all. He was suffering, watching you fail treatment after treatment. But if you'd stayed married, you couldn't have kids, and Jake would have been miserable forever. Are you saying your happiness was more important than his?
What? Are you seriously trying to make this about Jake's happiness?
Of course it's about his happiness. He deserves to have children. You were already a lost cause when you divorced. I'm still in my 20s. I have plenty of chances to have kids.
But you're sick now, aren't you? Karma works in mysterious ways.
How dare you? That's why I'm getting treatment. The bone marrow transplant will cure me. Then I'll be healthy and can have lots of babies. So help me out, sis. Once I'm better and can have kids, Jake will be so happy. Even though you're divorced, he's still special to you, right? Don't you want to help make him happy?
You're delusional. Jake isn't special to me anymore. Not at all. Give up on me and find another donor, quickly.
We've been looking, but there are no matches. That's why we're asking you. Parents and siblings have the highest match rate. Even then, it's only a 25% chance.
That low, huh? Sounds like you should be focusing on the registry instead of harassing me.
Mom wasn't a match, but you'll definitely be compatible. Statistically, you'll have to be my match. The doctor said siblings are the best chance.
I see. So that's why you and Jake have been desperately trying to contact me. Not because you miss me, not because you're sorry, just because you need something from me. But sorry to disappoint you, I still won't do the bone marrow transplant.
You can't be serious. After everything I just explained? After telling you how much we need you?
Need me? Where was this need when you were destroying my marriage? Where was this need when you watched me suffer?
That's ancient history. This is about life and death. How can you be so heartless?
I learned from the best, from my sister and husband who showed me exactly how heartless people can be.
You'll regret this. If anything happens to me, you'll have to live with it forever.
I've been living with what you did for 3 years. I think I can manage.
This isn't over. I won't let you abandon me like this.
Watch me.
Stop trying so hard to act tough. You can't just ignore me forever.
Watch me.
I've been thinking about what you said, about karma. Maybe you're right. Maybe this is punishment.
I'm not interested in your self-pity.
Just hear me out. I've had a lot of time to think in the hospital about what we did to you.
We? So now you admit it wasn't just happening naturally?
I'm trying to apologize here. Can't you at least listen?
An apology right when you need something from me? How convenient.
I'm serious. The treatments are so painful. Sometimes I wonder if this is how you felt.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare compare your situation to mine.
But I understand now. The fear, the pain, the uncertainty, the feeling that your body is betraying you.
Stop it. You don't understand anything.
I do. Every time they draw blood, every time they run tests, I think about what you went through.
The difference is, I had a husband who was sleeping with my sister, while you have a husband who... Oh, wait. How is Jake handling your illness?
He's supportive when he's not working.
Interesting pause there.
He's just busy. This treatment is expensive. Someone has to pay the bills.
Right. That's definitely it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing at all.
Anyway, I really am sorry for everything. Can't we start over?
Start over? While you're lying in a hospital bed needing my bone marrow?
Yes! This could be our chance to be sisters again.
We stopped being sisters the moment you betrayed me.
That's not fair. I was young and stupid.
You were 25, old enough to know exactly what you were doing.
But Jake and I really love each other. It's impossible for someone like you to have kids now.
Excuse me? Someone like me?
Well, you know, you're older now, and with your condition...
My condition? You mean the one you used to justify stealing my husband?
I didn't steal him. He chose me because I could give him what you couldn't.
And how's that working out for you? 3 years later, no baby, and now you're sick.
That's why I need your help. Once I'm better and have kids, I'll let you play with them lots. So, how about a nice answer? Donating bone marrow isn't a big deal for your cute little sister, right?
My cute little sister? Are you serious right now?
Come on, remember how close we used to be? Remember all those times I helped you shop for fertility supplements?
While you were sleeping with my husband? Those shopping trips?
Why do you keep bringing that up? It's ancient history.
Because you keep acting like what you did was normal, like it was justified.
It was justified. Jake needed someone who could have children, and I can. Once I get better.
I should tell you now before you regret it later.
Can't do anything soon anyway. I'm too tired for this. That's all I have to say.
One last thing then, since you're so concerned about fertility.
What do you mean? You're infertile. You can't possibly be having a baby. Why would you be pregnant when you're single?
I'm not single. I got remarried last year.
What? You remarried? How? When?
Well, I got pregnant. It's a high-risk pregnancy at my age, but everything's going well so far. I thought I'd never have kids, but life's full of surprises.
What is this? You're lying. You have to be lying. I never heard about this. I don't believe it. What do you mean, remarried?
Why would I tell an estranged family about my marriage? Only a few friends know I remarried. Our parents don't know, so of course you wouldn't either.
But you're supposed to be the infertile one. You were supposed to be alone.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Sis, I was supposed to get pregnant right after being cured. What is this? You're having a baby? No way. Fine, I'll work hard and have my own baby. Just you wait.
Good luck with that. You'll need it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing at all. Just focus on your treatment.
This isn't over. You think you're so much better than me now?
I don't think about you at all.
Liar! If you didn't think about me, you wouldn't be so cruel.
Cruel? You want to talk about cruelty?
I'm done with this conversation. But don't think this is over.
It's been over for 3 years. You just haven't realized it yet.
Sarah, you're finally having a kid? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Why would I tell you anything?
Because we have history. Is it a boy or girl? At least send me some pictures. It's basically our kid, isn't it? Feels lonely not hearing anything about it.
Excuse me? Have you lost your mind?
Come on, don't be like that. We were trying for so long together. This feels like our dream is finally coming true.
What do you mean, basically? This baby belongs to me and my husband. I won't show you any pictures, and stop saying creepy things.
Don't be selfish. After everything we went through together, all those fertility treatments, all those hopes and dreams.
Those hopes and dreams you destroyed?
I never stopped caring about you, even after everything.
Is that why you're at dating events while your wife is sick?
Who told you that? That's not true. I'm just networking for work.
Right. Networking at singles events.
You don't understand. Things with Ashley are complicated.
Complicated how?
She's changed since getting sick. She's not the same person anymore.
Oh, like how I wasn't the same person after failing fertility treatments?
That's different. But when you're on my family register and marry me, it'll be our kid, right? Am I saying something strange?
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
You know how badly I want kids. I want them so desperately, more than anything.
Yes, I know. You love kids, and your parents have been desperate for grandchildren. That's why you betrayed me, remember?
I want at least 3 kids. We could start over, make up for lost time. Yeah, that's why I married Ashley, even though I knew stealing someone's wife was wrong. I never wanted to hurt you, Sarah, but I had to marry young Ashley for the sake of having kids. But now we can't have any, and she's seriously ill instead.
So now you're looking for your next victim?
Don't be like that! I'm scared of the pressure from our parents lately! My parents were against this marriage from the start! They keep asking what I'm doing with my life since we don't have kids!
Sorry, I can't sympathize at all. What? So you're saying you pushed everyone around for your own needs but couldn't deliver? Just sounds like a selfish man's confession.
Yeah, maybe it is a confession. I regret divorcing you. If we'd stayed married, I'd be the one next to you and our child. So, would you consider leaving your husband and remarrying me?
What? Have you completely lost your mind?
Think about it! It makes perfect sense! It's my child too, and I don't care about blood relations. If it's a child you risked your life to bring into this world, I know I could love it!
Are you insane? Do you think I'd be happy to hear that? This child has nothing to do with you.
But we tried for so long together, doesn't that count for something?
It counted until you cheated on me with my sister.
Think about it rationally. Whatever guy would marry you must be pretty worthless. I work for a big company with great pay. Plus, I've got Ashley loaded up with life insurance. Come back to me and you'll never have money troubles.
Did you just say you have life insurance on your dying wife?
It's just being practical. Ashley's condition isn't looking good. We have to think about the future.
I'm speechless. For your information, my husband is kind and extremely successful. I've never had any financial difficulties. He even built us a house with a yard for the baby.
With a yard? A whole house? Does your husband have serious money?
More than you'll ever have. And unlike you, he loves me for who I am, not what I can give him.
But I could love you too, better than before. We could start fresh.
So there's absolutely no reason for me to see you. I'm going to build a warm home with him and our child.
Don't be hasty. Think about what I'm offering.
I'm thinking about how disgusting you are, planning your wife's death while she's fighting for her life.
I'm just being realistic.
You should focus on supporting Ashley.
She's gonna die anyway. Why should we both be miserable?
I'm blocking your number.
Wait!
Don't ever contact me again.
What about the bone marrow? At least do that!
Goodbye, Jake. I hope you get exactly what you deserve.
Please, sis. I'm begging you. Just get tested at least. My numbers got worse at today's checkup. If I don't get a bone marrow transplant soon, I'll lose to this disease.
Is that what Jake told you to say?
What? No, it's true. The doctors are really worried.
Mind over matter. A snake like you won't lose to some disease. So stay positive and focus on your treatment.
How can you be so cruel? Everything would be solved if you'd just be my donor. Are you really okay with your real sister dying from this illness?
Totally fine. Enjoy your sinful life, however much of it you have left.
Wow, how can you say such things to a sick person? Do you not have a heart? How can you be so cold when someone's suffering right in front of you?
I learned it from watching you, but why don't you say those exact words to your husband? His constant requests are getting annoying.
What? What requests?
Oh, he didn't tell you?
Tell me what?
I'm busy with post-pregnancy stuff, but his messages won't stop. I'm at my limit.
Wait, what requests? Is Jake asking to remarry you?
That's right. He says he's got you well insured, so I won't have money troubles. He keeps asking for dates, no matter how many times I refuse.
That can't be true. Jake took out that much insurance on me?
Yeah, he was quite proud of it. It's interesting how he's planning ahead while his wife is fighting an illness. Really shows his heart, doesn't it?
No, this can't be happening while I'm this weak. Come to think of it, Jake's hospital visits have suddenly decreased lately. He says he's busy with work, but maybe he's just lost interest in me.
Oh, he's busy, all right. I heard he's been going to dating events. Got this info from a mutual friend who spotted him. He calls it networking.
Dating events? No way. He wouldn't. He's trading me in for another woman? That's too cruel.
Is it? It is. But you don't have any right to criticize Jake. You stole someone else's husband, too. Now you're making a big fuss when you're the one being replaced. Not really in a position to complain, are you?
This is different. We were in love. No, the cheater is the one who's wrong.
Jake, look at your own faults before getting angry. The cycle continues, doesn't it?
What? I've done nothing wrong. I'm fighting hard through my treatment, and I want to have Jake's children when I get better. Why are you being so mean to me?
Mean? I'm just using your own logic. Stop playing the victim. You know Jake wants children more than anything. Are you saying your happiness is more important than his? As his wife, maybe you should set him free.
Shut up! What the hell? You're being so cruel, using my own words against me.
Oh, I'm glad my cruelty is coming through. I learned from the best.
Just to be clear, you won't remarry Jake, right? You wouldn't do that to me?
Of course not. I'm going to live happily with my husband and our beautiful baby. I never want to be involved with that cheater again.
Good to hear that. In that case, I'll make Jake regret even thinking about leaving me. He loaded me up with life insurance, did he? Well then, I'll make sure to spend every last penny of his savings.
What?
You think you're the only one who can be cruel? Watch me destroy everything he has. He'll be sorry if he thought I just quietly fight this disease. I absolutely won't let Jake have a happy ending.
Ashley.
Every credit card, every account, I'll empty them all. Let's see him try dating with no money.
You've finally lost it.
Lost it? No, I finally found myself. The real me, the one who won't be anyone's victim anymore.
Good luck with that.
I don't need luck. I just need revenge. Thanks, sis. You've shown me the way.
Glad I could help. Goodbye, Ashley. Before her death, Ashley went wild with excuses of fulfilling her bucket list. She'd sneak out of the hospital to spend lavishly at host clubs, suddenly donating millions to charity, and lived like she was determined to drain Jake's savings completely. She was running on pure adrenaline. Even her doctors were alarmed at how unpatient-like she was behaving for someone so ill. Jake couldn't stop her, and worse, he was too concerned about appearances to even try. Finally, he was so financially drained, he couldn't even pay the insurance premiums. Reduced to begging both sets of parents for living expenses. As for Sarah, she's living her best life with her loving husband and beautiful baby, teaching her child the importance of genuine gratitude.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.